All right, for day 5 notes, this is basically an algebra review. So from day 5 to day 6, you'll cover a lot of writing and graphing linear equations. So for the slope m of a line is the ratio of the vertical change, which is your rise, to your horizontal change, which is your run, between any 2 points. Okay, simply known as rise over run. But last year, you should have been able to use a formula as y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 to help find the slope given 2 points of that line. So on the first example, what is the slope of line A? So this is line A here. I want to find 2 points on that line. So here's one, and here's one. So if I would simply just count, I could do rise over run. So I would go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3. So that means I would have 4/3 as my slope. Okay, so I would say m is 4/3. And then it doesn't say the set of directions, but we're going to say that that's a positive slope because there are 4 types of slope. There's positive, negative, undefined, and 0. Okay, so for part B, or line B, we go back over here. Here's line B. So I have this point here and this point here. So from these 2 points, I cannot rise to get there. I've got to fall. So if I fall, that's negative. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to go down negative 4. And I'm going over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that cannot reduce. And that slope is a negative. So negative 4/5, which means it's a negative slope. It's going downwards. Or it's falling from left to right. Okay. Line C, that's this line here. So if we try to do slope, if we go rise and then run, we cannot rise. We cannot even fall. We can't do anything going up and down to get to here. So that's a 0. And then you can run 1, 2, 3, 4. So 0 over 4 should be just 0. So if you calculate that, 0 divided by 4, it'll say 0. And that's a 0 slope. And then lastly, D, that's a vertical line here. So here's your 2 points. I can actually calculate rise. I can go, okay, this goes up 2. So I have 2 over, well, once I go up 2, I can't go left or right. So that's just staying at 0. And if you do 2 divided by 0 in your calculator, but you also should know that you cannot divide by 0. So in this case, your slope is just undefined. And that's what actually we would write here. It's the same thing. It's just undefined. It's an undefined slope when you have a vertical line. Okay, for the next part, talking about 2 ways of graphing. I'm going to go ahead and do a second video for this section. Okay.